In this video, we're going to be having a look at double and, in this case, triple angle formulae using the addition formulae for tan in this case, and then using that triple angle formula to prove a result in the second part. So let's take this first part. It says use the addition, or the identity, I suppose, for tan A plus B to show that blah, blah, blah. So the secret to this is the trig identity for tan. This one here, we're going to be using this a couple of times. And the other thing to know is that the general kind of idea of how to get the tan of 3 theta is to do it as tan 2 theta plus theta. So we're going to be using this formula twice. The first time is going to be to write down what is tan 2 theta, and then we're going to be using that tan 2 theta to write down what tan 3 theta is. So let's start by writing down what tan 2 theta is. If you get your double angle formula by replacing the A and the B with the same thing, right, on the top here you will get 2 tan theta, on the bottom you get 1 minus tan squared theta. Okay, so that's the first thing. You might have memorized that, to be honest. It's a really common result. The triple angle formula, less common, but we're going to now use this formula again, but this time we're going to have different A and B. One of them is going to be 2 theta and one of them is going to be theta. So let's write, let's let A equal 2 theta and B equal theta. Like that. So this is what we need to work on to try to prove our result that we've been asked to prove, but we're going to be using this result here in our workings. So let's substitute this expression here and here. So that is 2 tan theta over 1 minus tan squared theta plus tan theta over 1 minus 2 tan theta over 1 minus tan squared theta tan theta. So that looks pretty nasty, and we're just going to be working on this using our knowledge of fractions, that sort of thing, to try and get it into the format that we have been required. So let's see what we can do. I think that we can probably multiply the numerator and the denominator by 1 minus tan squared theta. I suppose an alternative method would be to make a common denominator. Well, it's the same thing. Okay, multiply the numerator and the denominator by 1 minus tan squared theta. So you can see what I've done there is I've multiplied the numerator by 1 minus tan squared theta, and what that's done is it's got rid of that denominator there, but it's multiplied tan theta by 1 minus tan squared theta. And on the denominator of this large fraction, look, multiplying each term by 1 minus tan squared theta, well, 1 multiplied by 1 minus tan squared theta is 1 minus tan squared theta. And then this expression, when you multiply by 1 minus tan squared theta, you get the 2 tan theta, which is 2 tan squared theta. And pretty soon, as we multiply out what we've got here, you will hopefully see that we get the result required. So the 2 tan theta plus tan theta is 3 tan theta. So I think that is the final one that we were asked to show. Just do a quick double check. 3 tan theta minus tan cubed over 1 minus 3 tan squared. 3 tan theta minus tan cubed Yes, that's correct for part A. So if we have a look at part B, it says, given that tan beta equals root 6, can we use our answer to part A to show that tan 3 beta equals k root 6? So we have to find that value of k. So I'm going to use the result they gave us in part A. Notice how you can do this even if you didn't manage to do part A correctly. So there's our result from part A, and we've been told that tan theta, sorry, they've used a different symbol, tan beta equals root 6. So what they're asking us to do is use this information to say something about tan 3 beta. Well, just so happens that in part A we came up with a formula for a triple angle like this one. So tan 3 beta is going to equal 3 tan beta minus tan cubed beta over 1 minus 3 tan square beta. Just use this information, just substitute it in. So we have 3 lots of root 6 minus root 6 cubed over 1 minus 3 lots of root 6 squared. So let's see what we get here. We've got 3 root 6 minus, now what's that going to be? 6 root 6. And 1 minus, so this is 3 lots of 6, which is 18. So on the numerator, minus 3 root 6 over minus 17. Oh, lost the bottom there. So I've just to explain what I've done, 3 root 6 minus 6 root 6, you can simplify. 1 minus 18, you can simplify. And then that is 3/17 root 6. I think 3/17 is the answer we're looking for. Yes, it is. All done.